Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a little more unboxing therapy for you today. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're still on a 2003 Harley Sportster. I'm still having electrical issues with it, and I would like to thank everybody for your comments. I really appreciate the interaction, and yes, it is dual filament bulbs, okay? They do have dual filament bulbs in them. So it is a traditional running light with a separate filament for a blinker. I think what the issue might be, though, is the fact that it is a smaller bulb and the voltage output is different. So I don't think the turn signal controller is receiving enough voltage for it to actually signal that to blink. I think I explained that right. So I'm looking at, what is it called again? Man, I always remember the name of this, and as soon as I turn the camera on, I forget. Yeah, I believe it's called a load equalizer. Load balancer. Oh my God. Anyways, I know what it's called. Badlands makes it. So basically, I'm going to order that up. I really was hoping that someone had firsthand experience with this and could tell me 100% if that's what I needed for the bike before I threw the money out there to get it. But I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. The cool thing about Amazon is you can send stuff back. They have free returns at your local Kohl's. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it, get it shipped to the house. It may take longer because of everything going on in the world. Shipping has slowed down on unnecessary items. I think Amazon came out and said they're going to expedite only like medical stuff. So it may take longer than I want, but I'm going to look into getting that. So today, I got a package in the mail that showed up a lot sooner than I thought it was going to show up. So I wanted to take you guys along with me since I'm really bad about opening stuff without you being here. Let's get this box open and see what showed up. Now, like I said, this showed up sooner than I anticipated it. It wasn't supposed to be here until the middle of end of next week, but it showed up early. Okay. That's it. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? No, but really, this is the forward controls that are going to go on this motorcycle. Now, when I purchased this bike, it had a set of forward controls on it. The problem were they were beat up, they were rusty, they were really old. So I just decided, not that, first of all, not that there's anything wrong with them being old. It's just they weren't really well taken care of. So to try to revive them and bring them back and make them look good was just, it would cost more than it would just to buy a replacement set. So I got on Amazon and I went ahead and ordered me up another set of these. Basically, it has everything in here that I need. Now, I will tell you this, when you go hit Amazon up, you start looking for forward controls, make sure you got your year, make, and model correct. Okay, they're very year specific. And be prepared for the fact that they're not going to give you instructions. I've noticed, I read a lot of the comments, a lot of the reviews on these, as well as some of the stuff from J&P Cycles and RevZilla. And a lot of them say they do not come with instructions. So I'm going to walk through on this video and step by step show you how to put these on the bike. I'm by no means a professional. I've never actually installed these on one of these before, but I'm very, very mechanically inclined. So I'll figure it out. I'll probably edit that last section out. But I did want to point out the actual pegs themselves have little skulls on them. I'm not a big fan of the skulls, but it doesn't really look that bad. It's basically 3.5 inches wide. I mean, they're just forward controls, okay? They're not floorboards, so they're gonna do the job. Man, oh man, I'm excited. I finally got something. These are gonna be the outer brackets. Okay, so I'm looking at this. This is triple chrome plated, looks really shiny and nice. Now, I don't like chrome, okay? But I thought that if I were to order the blacked out version of this, it just wouldn't look right on the bike, because we've already determined that we're gonna leave the aluminum engine alone. I was gonna black that out, but then decided not to because I like that old school look. And I think the chrome forward controls will actually tie in better, although I don't like chrome. So, let's get over to the bike. Let's get this going. I am just gonna let you guys know right now, skip ahead of the wiring issue because like I said, I don't have the piece that I think that I need for it, and I'm just not gonna wait around anymore. I'm gonna move on to the forward controls. Let's go over there and get some work done. Okay, now that we have them all assembled and we know which side is right and left, let's go ahead and get them on the bike. To save a little bit of time, I'm gonna shoot this portion of the film in time lapse. I will stop it when I run into something that I feel needs an explanation, or if I have a difficulty with something, I'm gonna go ahead and be able to talk you through what I did to get through the process. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a minute to show you something real quick on this side over here. I noticed that when I was trying to assemble the brake lever portion of it, I was putting it in wrong, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Hopefully you guys can see this, but if you look right here, this right here is the actual frame itself. And man, it's gonna be really hard to locate for you guys to see this. But if you look, I needed to take this bolting plate, the mounting plate for the forward controls, and I had to slip it underneath and behind the actual frame mount itself. See, this actually bolts in down here as an engine mount. This is your front lower engine mount. So you need to be behind it or it's not gonna line up properly. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, man. But like I said, you want to stick it in, angle it down, and fish it up behind so that you come behind this bracket here and behind this bracket down here. And then that way it'll sit up against the motor mount flush and you can tighten everything up properly. Hopefully you guys got that. The only way I can explain it is you got to fish it up, down, and around. That's pretty much it. Trust me, it fits. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. And since there was no instructions, it took me a minute to figure that out. I was trying to bolt it on flat and realized that there was a big gap between where the mounting bracket is and the actual engine mount itself. So I was thinking that I needed to put a thick bushing back there, and I realized it's not going to line up that way. So I went ahead and fished it in behind it. Everything fits perfect. All right. Let's get back to putting this thing together. Hey guys, it's me. Listen, I'm breaking up this video into 2 parts because I realized how long that it was getting. So thank you for watching part 1. Part 2, I'm gonna finish up the install on the forward controls, and then we're gonna go into clutch adjustment and new derby cover installation. So be sure to stay tuned for that. As always, like and subscribe. I'll see you next video. Stay tuned. Part 2's coming out real quick.